So, off to work now. I did leave my PC with Gabby, with my daughter. She's only 10 years old, but she can edit videos. I taught her how to edit my videos. So, there's a big chance, if you're on a school account and the videos you watched, there's a big chance my daughter edited them. Editing these days are super easy. The companies have done a really good job to simplify boring jobs. And today's job is to go to studio. Then I have a guide. I'm going to do inner arm. I think it's from that new game that came out not that long ago. The game that was super good, that everybody was like, wow, I can't believe this company made that game. And then hopefully my daughter's gonna get all the videos edited so we can upload them tomorrow. And then we'll see what the team does. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I already uploaded on school the personas they need to be, or who you are, and then what to focus on. Because when you first start, you wonder like, where do I start? What should I do? Where, what? There's so many questions. So many questions of like, what even is the jobs now and what am I supposed to focus on? And I kind of solved that issue for many people because they will be able to see what they need to focus on, where they need to focus on, and then what will be the next level and what they need to be prepared for. It goes from 0 to 11. It's kind of 10, but then 11 is like above of all that. It's like a super giga star. So if you're in a school account, it'll be there. Maybe I'm gonna make a landing page where other people from across the world can download and have a see and have a look. We'll see. I have a feeling I probably will do that, and then I will put a link in the description. But if it's not there yet, I have not done that yet. If it's there, then I've done that. Look at that. She's even making sure the entrance is perfect, nice, neat, clean. No, it's clean, polished. Yeah, welcoming.
What we got going on?
Nothing for you to worry about.
I should have spoke to them.
Okay. Sebastian and Flounder.
Whoa.
From The Little Mermaid.
So cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, did you see what we had already?
Yeah, like you got Ariel and then Ursula and then Jessica Rabbit.
So here we got this little space here. So I'm hoping that it's gonna match up to the gap here and match up to the one here.
You do which one's doing like?
This will be like here, and this will kind of wrap
Around.
Okay.
Oh, you can't going on today?
Well, I almost did not do the ear, so it was earless.
And also trouserless.
That's what we're doing today. Little one.
Just tiny.
It'll be tiny because it's in her arm. There's not too much space, so it will be quite small.
Loads of details, so not small.
Yeah, I can squeeze that in easy. I mean, I can get it done.
That's gonna look sick.
Yeah.
Are you doing just full grey?
Yeah. He's the boss.
Somebody he doesn't even know.
That should be it.
Very nice.
No one knows I have this tattoo of like.
Is it gonna fit?
The only thing is that I have to put something in between them. Maybe some little bubbles. Bubbles, not boobs.
Bubbles is in.
Go with boobs.
Just under the bed.
That's quite nice.
I feel like when they both look up is kind of cool, but now I feel like there needs to be something they're like looking at. Maybe we can cross that bridge. We can figure it out. You're not allowed to look yet.
Oh, sorry.
Let me cook.
Only my actual body.
Who was doing that? There's a girl yesterday. I like kept trying to put the studs on the other day, and she kept like looking. I was like, stop fucking moving. I was like, you can see it when I put it on.
Was it the face one?
Yeah, I think, yeah. It was on her shoulder, and she kept trying to look as I was putting the stencil on. I was like, chill, girl.
Stop looking.
Yeah, I feel like if that fills out that gap, that would line up really nice.
That fits really cute.
Going there, maybe we bring him over slightly.
I'm just primary school teacher because I'm like, it's a bleed tattoo.
Yeah, legit, isn't it? Yeah, there's probably a better way of doing it. Okay, well, you can see what you think, but...
I'm happy for you to just use judgment.
Perfect. Then you can't see what
And you're out. I kind of subscribe to what you'd said, where like, do it as large as you can to fill those spaces.
Yeah.
Get the detail and stuff.
Yeah. I think originally, in my head, the only difference is like, they were kind of like this, you know what I mean? They're like facing down. Whereas now, this one kind of goes like here, so they both look like they're looking up towards something.
Yeah.
So then, it's, because that kind of like fills out the space and like the shape the nicest. And then it's just...
Maybe you do just need a few little balls there for them to come.
Yeah, or a little something, I don't know, like it's a substantial enough gap that we could put like a little something, you know what I mean? Or we need to figure out if we're going to do something around the elbow as well, because like that could be something that ties into what it is.
Ryan
Definitely
would like to put his call for a seahorse.
Seahorse?
Like these tiny little seahorses with trumpets.
Yeah. I think we can put a seahorse there, 100%.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah. Another day. Freehand seahorse.
Or a few seahorses. Yeah, I think like little seahorse there. Okay, come.
You didn't get sexy Eric, you know.
So this will kind of go to here, into like this kind of gap there. Yes, we start there.
That looks really good.
Then it's this kind of gap here. So
Oh yeah, there is a nice size gap there already.
it will be like this kind of like V, you know, so we can put the seahorse there.
That'd be cute,
And then
yeah.
we can
But
put
that
bubbles
looks
around
so
it.
cute.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That seahorse wins.
Seahorse wins!
This girl I know is out in the like Disneyland. I don't know if it's Orlando or Florida. They're the same thing. I don't know, but like one in America. And it just looks...
Yeah,
I
there's
went
one
when
in
I was like 9.
one in Florida.
Yeah.
We went to Easter back in summer, and then there's one in California I'd like to see, but just there's not much about California, not much about LA rather, that appeals. I don't get why people would want to go there. Whereas I get why you want to go to like Southern California and it's so beautiful, but LA just seems really.
But is it the one in Japan that's got like the insane animatronics?
Yeah,
I want to see the
technology.
Rapunzel thing. That's like my favourite film ever. And
Yeah,
the fact she's
it's
just like
really
swing around, it looks so sick.
There's a volcano in one of the ones in Japan erupts like every hour.
God.
I'm like, it's crazy.
That's so
You
scary.
get to Alton Towers and the rides don't even work.
Sweet. Found a really nice spot for the town. Right.
Looks cute.
Start by stealing some arm,
Yeah. I love she looks a bit diseased from her freckles as well. But like the
It
red
looks
and
like
the
scales,
orange.
it's fine.
Yeah, that he used to create like the light on
And
my
the face
face.
blended in alright as well.
Yeah, the touch up, yeah. Quite excited to see the Jessica in the future.
Yeah, you want that. This is like one of your favourites. One of the OGs.
Does she have a red dress? I don't know why, I've got being purple. But I don't know if I'm going crazy.
Purple gloves, red dress. But he did the gloves in like black. But to be fair, he literally just did the picture I took in.
I couldn't tell if I was going insane then.
I think she got a pink one at the start of it.
Like I always am, that's fun.
Standard Tuesday.
God, it's
You just
Tuesday.
twist so that you're not just break your arm. Bit of shaving content. Love to see it.
Oh,
Only
smell?
fans.
Wow. that's-
Wow.
I hate it. Sean keeps doing, you know, when he's like rubbing in the
In the stencil
stencil
stuff.
stuff and he starts going, I feel sick.
Have you ever seen any of Sean's like TikTok videos? And like that? Oh, he makes them quite funny.
Yesterday, that guy again. There's this one guy, the two of them together, and it's literally just like, rubbing each other's tits and.
Half of Sean's MO is like gay shit, but he's not gay. You know what I mean? Like,
Gay from
Yeah.
gay.
yeah, we're all like, I think he might be closet. You know what I mean?
But it started working here. It took until he went, oh yeah, me and Anna.
Yeah,
Who's
like
that?
when he actually mentioned he had a girlfriend, I was like, huh?
Is that short for Anastasia?
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't believe it until I actually did see her in person, to be
Yeah.
honest.
This guy I work with who I am like, well, used to work with. I was completely convinced it was a guy.
Uh-huh.
You know, he'd be like, yeah, my girlfriend. I'm like, yeah. It was she called Dave.
Yeah, come on.
Safe space, maybe.
Never seen a photo of her, but.
She used to be a man, right?
When I walk past here with the kids on my day out the other day, and they're like, stop where you go, stop where you go. Like,
Oh, was
yeah.
that with the little iPads? It was so
Yeah.
cute. They were like taking photos of us through the window.
I know, I was like, don't take photos of
Yeah.
places
It was
that
so
aren't part
cute.
of the.
That was terrible.
But then they started taking pictures of all like the flash stuff, and I was like, oh.
They were standing there looking at the little pictures on your frame.
Oh.
I'll get that one, I'll get that one. Parents can't complain.
So we'll take a
They've got
deposit
the
now
right.
and we'll get you in like 10 years, yeah?
Yeah, pretty cute. I think it's good for kids though, because I'm quite honest about like regretting some of them and wishing that I'd spend time creating one rather
Yeah.
than.
Start thinking now.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time you're 18, you're
Have
not
it
solid.
well.
Yeah.
I just wish like when I first went to get some, which maybe it was like how people view tattoos then, but I wish when I first went to get some that I'd sat and thought about what I wanted rather than getting a picture I'd seen.
Yeah.
Because like when we talked about Ariel, I thought it was going to be smaller, and I thought that was going to be this big, and then when he came in and he had like an A3 piece of paper, and I would have gotten this one so much bigger,
Yeah.
and maybe with more movement and.
I think that's a big thing with it, is like quite a lot of people, they don't want something that big. Either A, they think it's too much money, or they just like, they think it would be too big. On women especially, they go like, oh no, I want something like really dainty. And then it just doesn't look good. And it doesn't look good in like 3 or 4 years especially. You know, it might look good for a little while, but there's definitely a big culture of that like fine line.
Yeah.
Micro.
Example A.
Yeah, like this especially, like it's literally
Yeah, that's
half of
gonna be,
it's
like,
lined with
fuck
like
off.
light greys and stuff. Like it's not got like a black outline.
Yeah,
so-
pretty. And
Well,
I've
it's
got
pretty
photos.
shiny, isn't it?
It's fine. I'll just get her to keep doing it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, she's happy to keep going over it, but I suspect there may be some cost involved.
I mean, I always liked that American culture of animation, so I always loved the heavy bold line.
Yeah,
Super saturated colour.
it looks sick. That to me is like, it's kind of like my sort of style. You know what I mean? That's what I would choose.
Yours
Last
will actually
one.
last. Yeah.
Well, these are like some of them are 8 years old. You know,
Yeah.
7, 8 years old. I feel like they look super good.
I mean, that one is now 22. And she's not
It's pretty
too bad.
solid, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, they definitely do.
My animals
That's the
and
thing.
so
It's
forth,
still
so-
like recognisable as well. Like it's.
When we went to Disney last year, we ended up like so hot. So we just queued for the first thing we found. We ended up meeting Edna Mode from The Incredibles.
Oh my god. That's
Pretty
so
cool. But she pointed at my tattoo, didn't speak. Pointed at my tattoo, but there was this absolutely fabulous over-the-top guy doing the photographs, and he's like, "Is that Jessica Rabbit?" Like, just lost his mind. It's like a queue of about 40 people, and I'm like, "I'll leave now."
They're all actually queuing just to see you.
Yeah, get your photo at Edna Mode and Steve. I kind of don't get why people wouldn't want to fill their arm out. If they get one that's like mum or something, do you know what I mean? If there's nothing else they like, but I feel like it should look like a purposeful choice.
So
Yeah.
I think one reason is that some people don't envision getting their whole arm done, and then it kind of happens to be that way. You know what I mean? Whereas I always thought, oh, I'm always going to get all my arm done, and then now I kind of regret, you know what I mean, not having thought it out and been like, oh, that would work really well there, and you know.
It's totally what I'm doing.
Like, I do not like the Hello Kitty one that's on my back. Oh
Hello Kitty tattoo.
my god, it's such bad. It's like a red devil kitty though. The tattooist guy found it on this Japanese nightclub poster.
No, you're still selling me.
Right, she's got a pitchfork. But that night, because I was a lot wilder when I went out and fell off the table, which also might be why I have one. And it got a little mark in it, and then I had to have small surgery right on her eye, so she's like an undead, mutilated. But it's so big, and the lines are so thick, I just think it looks...
It's super chunky.
Yeah, and I'm now like, I wouldn't even know what to cover it with. Like, it'd have to be something jet black.
Yeah.
I did for a while think it'd be cool to get something like Hades, you know, where his head goes all fiery.
Yeah.
Because I've had problems with my back and surgery, I'm like, may as well leave it. So probably, I just get tattoos around to be like, oh, we've got to cut it open. Plus, I don't wear halter-necks, so that's why. And I also got a tramp stamp when I was like 18, which is just hideous.
Do you feel like I need a tramp stamp?
God.
I think it's one of the things in my life that's missing.
People getting quite
Yeah.
I love that Christina Aguilera song Dirty. So I was like, I'm going to get a lyric from it. And I didn't even get the word dirty. I literally got the word nasty because she said to the start, she goes, nasty. And I was like, that's hilarious. I'll always want that. And now I'm 42.
Yeah. Why have you got nasty on your back?
Yeah, luckily I wear really long t-shirts. But when I had to go to the hospital over my back, when they were investigating the discs and it's on my lower back, you could almost hear them like, okay, do you want to just... I know, it was a bad choice.
Tattoos are always a good conversation starter, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
If anything else, it's like...
But just when it starts out like, why? You're like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's almost like the worse they are, the better. You know?
Oh yeah. There's one
Good stencil on.
What's happening?
placement.
That's gangster, right?
Have you ever heard Sebastian being called gangster?
What colour is it? Also red.
Yeah, like bright saturated red.
You got red next to red.
My favourite colours.
I want another bit there.
Could you imagine how like horrifying the movie would be if contextually he was actually that size? It's like some mutated.
You could ride him.
Right? That'd be a grown-up version, I think.
No, don't get carried away.
There's a Reddit.
Absolutely no. Yeah, I was going to say
That's
that's
a
the thing,
transport.
right? Yeah.
AI's definitely made that for some bedroom.
Like Disney feet or something.
Ooh, so cute.
Imagine if that was it. You're like, okay, Steve, bye.
£20 lasts you about 3 hours. Yeah, it looks sick though.
It does look really good. Cool.
Right, so see if I can sneak him in. I reckon if you like turn your whole body that way rather than your arm too much.
What are the bins are here?
I was shaving his off, catching the bin. The bin?
Bin?
It's like a hairy bin, that's my only... Once, a really long time ago, right, we were watching one of those Channel 4 documentaries, and it was people who were working on like an adult phone line. And there was this girl, and she must have been about 21, and they said, why'd you do it? And she's like, I'm doing it because it pays quite well, and I'm saving for when I go to university, because I'm going to train to be a teacher. And I'm like, you're not. You're not going to be able to teach teenagers when you've just been on Channel 4 working on a sex phone line. Like, I worked in a school once, and one of the teachers I worked with, she was really nice. A photo, newspaper had used one of her social media posts on this like 10 biggest mingers in the country thing. It was really brutal. And
Oh, I bet
she had like a t-shirt that was quite low on it, and the kids literally found it, printed it, stuck it around school. It was brutal.
That's so bad.
But it was like teenagers.
That's
and
so
they
funny.
Kids are the worst, man.
No, in my school it used to be, you wouldn't print it, but you'd send something to every single printer in every classroom, and then the teachers will pick it up, but because obviously it's like from the school computers, you can't trace it. So fucking funny. There was this one that was like, oh, yeah.
Definitely weren't talking about Nazis or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
That looks super
Yeah, that's
sick.
sick.
And then we could definitely
I
get
think-
the
yeah, the little
seahorse in there,
seahorse
bubbles
sick.
around here. We can put like little bubbles in these gaps and stuff. Yeah, dude.
Ryan was like, get the seaweed, you know how she turns the seaweed. I'm like, I don't want like mutilated mer people. Yeah.
Got a mega fan. That's fucking sick.
I reckon those are
Yeah,
not
that's
bad, huh?
sick.
That'll be gangster.
I didn't expect it to fit the placement so perfectly as well.
It was Baxton
Yeah.
actually. I printed it out and I was like, that's probably way too big.
It's
Came
actually
up,
worked out
put it on and I was like,
perfect.
oh, pretty min. Yeah, it came on.
How's it
Decent size.
feeling there? Is it alright? Or...
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's not feeling.
It's not feeling.
Yeah, busy day.
It's very cool. What inks are you using?
Loads of. I tried to get like blacks and then lights and nothing in the middle. So everywhere we see black is kind of black. And then for the lights I use lighting and then try to not touch medium at all. Just so it doesn't become like a medium boring shitty tattoo. It's high contrast. clean, readable
but
from
it's
miles
the
away.
darks and lights.
Yeah, I kind of need to have that punch.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, busy me.
Are you doing just shading or any lineness or?
I do both. Yeah, I mix.
Yeah,
I mix
but-
stuff. I can ask him what he says, and he says, "You do you," and I was like, "Cool, I do me."
So is what you like to hear?
I kind of naturally blend styles together. It's like a little bit of realism, a little bit of black work, a little bit of neotrad, just all together.
Is it like a character figure or is it an AI?
It's actually a massive Japanese culture thing.
Yeah.
He's like a god. It's a big, massive story. Joe said actually that the hotel he stayed in last time we went there, they had a massive statue outside of him,
Oh, that's sick.
like giant. Probably Joe doesn't have any photos,
No, I doubt it.
but
After we came back from like a whole 2-week trip with like 3 videos, and one's like drunk at karaoke, and that's it. It's so just.
yeah, but he just enjoys being there. At least there's
I feel like it's different, you know. As like a girl, I just take photos of literally anything that could possibly look a bit cute when I'm on holiday.
yeah, put in stories or something. You know, Joe just keeps in his own hard drive, in his own folder.
Well, it looks absolutely wicked. It's so cool. Oh, I love it. What line are you been looking at? You show it on the camera.
How cool does that look? Imagine if you could line like that. I'm gonna do that. That's just
Kinda
stickling in
good
it.
stuff.
Yeah. Alright, fuck off.
You said it first.
We have used an 11 liner.
Ooh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna use 11, gonna use a 7 for this because he's a little smaller.
a little shorter.
Make sure we get all them little details in. Have them looking good.
Oh, it's just so adorable. I love it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I was just obsessed with it, to be fair. I think that's like my favourite thing.
I'm very honoured. Yeah, it's a cool little.
I feel like you put extra effort into design it.
Any more questions?
Thanks for watching awkward and silent.
Sound. Bit like that guy. I went for breakfast one morning in China, right, Steve?
Yeah.
And this guy clearly had never had a white man in his restaurant, so he started filming me. And I thought, alright. Yeah, but then continued to film me the whole time I was eating.
No before certain.
For about 15 minutes. And then, after I'd finished, he showed me the Chinese TikTok where he'd just uploaded the video. I was like, sound.
In China.
Isn't it like Red Note?
Yeah, I
know,
think that's
'cause
what's
in
cool.
America when it was getting like banned, everyone was like, "Oh, let's download that," and then people kept bullying them on the app for
There's
being
one,
American.
isn't there? Like, is it the one where like your bank is on it, social media on it, and
It's called WeChat.
yeah, and then you can like rate people on it, can't you? Like,
Yeah, they got this whole like social credit score thing going on now. It's mad.
like Black Mirror style.
Oh, China is like an actual dystopia.
Probably shouldn't say that.
Well, they only get you if you're in China. Yeah, I don't think they really like come for people in like other countries yet. But yeah,
Ours is just different. I always think America is the dystopia, but at least you can get like nice little coffee.
exactly.
Over here, you can't even get that.
Yeah, for like 30 quid though.
Yeah, America's just got like a myriad of things that you can dampen it with. But if you do peel the layers back, you realise some pretty fucked up shit going on.
All I'm asking for is a Raising Cane's in the UK. It's all I want. It's like my one thing in life. I want to try it.
Is it what, sorry?
Yeah, the Raising Cane's like it's like a chicken place, but like everyone just gets like cups full of the sauce, and I'm like, it's probably just like a ketchup mayo thing, but I need it.
Oh, I do love that. Like, I think eating out in America is like nowhere else at all.
Yeah, I know when I went when I was like 9, so it doesn't even like count because I do not remember. But I went to McDonald's and they had Monster High Happy Meals, and that was like the best time of my life. And then also like the Dunkin' Donuts, fucking hell.
Yeah, we landed in Boston in Easter to get a connecting flight. And there's a Dunkin' in the airport, they're like the size of my head. And then there's one in town, you know, just up by Normanton Road.
Yeah.
They're like smaller than a.
It sounds really fat, but me and my friend would go to Wendy's, get the loaded fries, and then get a donut after as well. But it's so worth it.
See, they get them when they're young, hooked on the shit. Right after it. Yeah. I feel like ever since I was a kid, I was always like an advocate against McDonald's.
Do you not like it?
No, it's shit. Not real food.
I'm not letting it while to be fair. Cut back on fast food.
The only time I've eaten Mackey's has been at like 3
Say
a.m.
that, I literally did get a curry last.
Was it a nice curry?
Yeah, it's fucking banging.
What was it? Where was it?
It's just from like a shitty little place in Spandon. It's not that great. It's cheap.
But it was banging.
But it was banging. No.
You can't talk about them like that. You can't say it was a shitty little place and say it was banging. Boss man's watching with tears in his eyes.
I ate the whole thing, so I don't take it as a compliment.
What curry was it?
They're just a classical chicken tikka.
Okay. Well, white girl
Yeah.
curry. It's hard to go wrong with a tikka, to be fair. I think it's an English classic for a reason.
Quite like it because it's one of them where it literally looks like violently red as well. Like they put so much dye and shit in it that I'm like, yeah, I know that's gonna be good.
Some good shit. The more food dye, the better.
It's that potato lady, like you know it's gonna be good because it is quite literally blood red. So yeah, that makes it sound disgusting.
Period food. Clip that. Make sure to put that in the video.
Make that the thumbnail.
When I was interviewing these guys at the convention, there was this couple that I spoke to. So the woman was the tattoo artist, and I was chatting to the guy who was getting tattooed. It was like a bit where I was asking him a question, and his response was, well, it was hard in the morning, and like I just wanted to just use that out of context, like, or then I had an idea of like, what if I just made a video that's called like out of context tattoo convention clips, where like I literally just chop up all the answers people sent me just to make like a really dirty sounding video, and then I was like,
I feel like you could do that with these so easily.
Yeah, of course.
Right, especially yesterday's. The amount of things, just Sean and that guy, not seeing it.
Yeah, man, they talk all sorts of shit.
Make an hour-long video of them.
That's why I feel like you need like an ongoing camera in the corner or something like that. Just feel like a little bit of a encroaching on people's privacy, but
Oh, that's alright.
if they're here for it, you know.
Well, they're cute.
Now see.
Leave a chat. Got a little update.
Almost can see me.
Yeah, very cool.
Blasting.
Yeah, get through it quick.
Yeah, I reckon the lower section will go way faster because there's kind of easier things to do. Maybe there's like more to do.
I feel like, you know, when you're not trying to make it look like a face, like you just sort of
Just squares.
Yeah. How's it feeling?
Bit sore now.
Must be getting all down near their elbow and stuff.
Yeah.
All the disgusting areas now.
I feel like it's like a horrible spot tattoo in general. Like all your armpit and then elbow and then
You're getting more today.
they're looking cool though. Like flips around, I'm scared. Not much lining left now.
So you can put like the SpongeBob meme where it's like 3 days later.
Do anything like that.
I wonder if Ziggy would actually edit that in.
3 hours later.
Too much work.
Yeah, sorry. Very nice there. How's this area feeling?
It's alright now. There was a bit he was doing about 5 minutes ago. There was a spicy, but I don't know what it was. I think it was just the angle on my arm or something, but
There's like the bit that's like near the claw.
I think it was like around and down to the left from where he is now.
And it'll be.
I did like a bit here.
Yeah.
And I did, I don't know. We jumped around all over the place.
But none of it is as bad as the trident. That was awful.
Oh god, I can imagine. Yeah, going into the armpit.
Literally, like never.
This guy's got. It starts at his armpit and ends at the elbow. Oh, that's like
Brain.
horrible work.
Nasty. I should do like popping painkillers in the morning before I game. I probably should actually, but I just don't do anything. I just sort of turn up with a cup of coffee, like
Ready to go. Yeah, the guy in the Netherlands told me like, you can take ibuprofen and stuff like that. Like,
My mum says take like an antihistamine enhancer, but I don't understand how that would help.
Just go-
I think she just likes the idea of taking something. It's like, yeah, it's fine.
when we were in America at Easter and Esla was on display, there was so many like butch tattoo men who were giving me the respect of, well, yeah, it's a gated character, but that must have taken ages. And I'm like, yeah, I deserve the kudos.
all that black, bro.
Like live off tentacle.
Serious face going on here.
I have like a well concentration face on when I'm tattooing.
I don't even want to know what it look like.
Sometimes I see myself in videos and I'm like, I'm straining for a poo.
We do it.
Good.
Oh,
At the moment, maybe I can give it a little.
cute though.
Yeah, it's really nice contrast, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that light blue looks nice once the blood's going. I'll whack a lot of yellow in it in a sec. Should go.
Very nice. Are you colouring them all in today, or are you going to leave a bit?
I'm saying we're going to see how we feel. I think we're going to aim for at least this little dude as well.
Yeah.
I'm just not black, yellow and that, and then the other one shouldn't be too time consuming. And then, yeah, we'll see.
Love it.
Maybe even what we could do, see how you're feeling. Like, if the skin doesn't feel too sore, we could, like, colour that and line Bell. Or we can just do Bell, save that. You're like, are you going to try this?
It's the pain. I don't think I've got the threshold for pain on pain.
I think just keep this line with it and let it get finished.
Did you say you're back in on Thursday then?
Yeah, I'm getting Bell on that arm on
Yeah.
Thursday, right?
Double dose.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's going to look sick.
Yeah, but then I'll book in a couple of weeks for the next little space.
Well, maybe even what we can do is like we can think about what might go around it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
let's do.
If you want,
Sounds good.
yeah.
I do think having some little balls like going through with tires.
Well, you
so
suggested
well.
when you like swelling it around there,
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Just some gaps.
yeah, like
do
having
like
them
little bits, like
not
varying
full of-
sizes.
like a movement.
Yeah.
That'd be very cute.
I'm liking this like little section here where you can see like him and then her face and then this looks
Yeah.
sick how this bit is together. I think it's
Yeah,
like
But
really
the
cool.
way they're
When this
all
is
like
both
joining,
red.
and that one like with the tails.
The legs and the legs
Yeah.
and like legs
super
and
satisfying. That is one of those
So
just
cool.
like tattoo mystery things where it's like I didn't design that, but it just sits
It just
perfectly. Yeah.
just like him.
yeah.
The first picture we found. Let's rank each other.
Yeah. I'm intrigued to see Roger.
I think he'd be like, oh my god.
Does he know you've got that one as well?
It was his
You
suggestion.
did tell him.
No.
You not?
Yeah. I said, oh, maybe in the future, but not today.
Is he coming back
Because-
here, or is he?
Yeah. I was like, we'll get it in future, but obviously not today. And then when he'd gone, you were like, should we do it again? I'm like, yeah.
That is sick though.
It is very cool.
It's gonna look so cool with the yellow in it as well.
Do you know what I think? I obviously love flounder, and I love that that's the brighter colour because it's like around the corner. But I'm really enjoying that I have like a permanent view of Sebastian, that's really on display.
I feel like with the red and red and red, that's
Yeah.
gonna look so sick as well.
So cool. We just gotta elaborate this into something.
So cool.
They're
Is that turned on? No.
Right, you can go then.
Oh.
You can do the small in the mid. Yeah. What? Question.
I've got to think of questions, thanks so.
Just basic. How's the pain? How's it going?
How's the pain? How's it going? Are you flipping it around? Are you
No,
starting to
no.
do the
Yeah,
other?
the
Which
back
bit's
side,
left
yeah.
to do? The oh wait, oh all the way back there. Oh my gosh, that looks so sick though. It looks so 3D. I know that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
That is sick. What's been the worst bit?
There, definitely.
Right, look. Oh yeah.
I can imagine.
Not too
Disgusting.
surprised.
I was trying to get it quickly done.
It's like the other day when you were doing the women's. Oh, I think it was the same spot as well. And you're like getting it done. You probably don't remember.
No, there was
Surprised.
quite transformer bread.
It's tiny.
This is my bumblebee.
It's really cool. Are you looking forward to getting it finished?
Yeah.
You ready to go home?
Ready to go home and have a nap.
It does look so sick.
Now you're gonna be
Get
playing
closer.
like a boy. So you need to put down a charge now.
Where's